Filing taxes for your limited liability company can feel overwhelming, especially when you're trying to figure out which software to use. The good news is that TurboTax offers specialized solutions designed specifically for LLC owners. But choosing the right version depends entirely on how the IRS classifies your business. Understanding your LLC's tax treatment is the foundation of successful filing. The IRS doesn't recognize limited liability companies as a separate tax category. Instead, your LLC falls into one of several classifications based on your structure and elections. If you operate a single-member LLC, the IRS treats your business as a disregarded entity, which means you file as a sole proprietorship. Your business income and expenses get reported on Schedule C, which attaches to your personal Form 1040 tax return. This is the simplest classification and requires the least complex filing process. Multi-member LLCs receive different treatment. By default, the IRS classifies these businesses as partnerships. The LLC itself doesn't pay federal income tax. Instead, profits and losses pass through to individual members, who report their share on personal returns. However, the business must file Form 1065, an informational partnership return, along with Schedule K-1 forms for each member showing their portion of income or loss. Some LLC owners choose to be taxed as corporations by filing Form 8832, the Entity Classification Election. This election allows you to file as either a C corporation using Form 1120 or as an S corporation using Form 1120S. This decision often depends on factors like profit levels, number of owners, and long-term business goals. For single-member LLCs filing as sole proprietorships, TurboTax Home and Business or the Self-Employed Edition provides everything you need. These versions walk you through Schedule C preparation, helping you report business income, claim deductions, and calculate self-employment tax. The interface asks straightforward questions about your revenue and expenses, translating your answers into proper tax forms. Multi-member LLCs classified as partnerships need TurboTax Business. This version handles Form 1065 preparation and automatically generates Schedule K-1 documents for distribution to each member. The software calculates each member's share of profits, losses, and other tax items based on ownership percentages you provide. If your LLC elected S corporation status, TurboTax Business supports Form 1120S filing. You'll also need a separate TurboTax product for your personal return where you'll report the income shown on your Schedule K-1. The Business Edition handles the corporate return while Premier or Self-Employed Editions work for the personal side. LLCs taxed as C corporations also use TurboTax Business for Form 1120 preparation. This classification means the business pays corporate tax on profits, and owners pay personal tax only on distributions they receive as dividends or salary. Self-employment tax creates confusion for many LLC members. Generally, members actively involved in business operations pay self-employment tax on their share of profits. This covers Social Security and Medicare contributions that employees would normally have split with an employer. A special rule applies to members who function as limited partners without active involvement in daily operations. These passive members don't pay self-employment tax on their profit share. They only pay it on guaranteed payments for specific services provided to the LLC. The IRS considers you an active participant if you contribute at least 500 hours annually to business operations. Filing deadlines vary based on your LLC classification. Multi-member LLCs filing Form 1065 face a March 15th deadline. Single-member LLCs filing Schedule C with personal returns must submit by April 15th. Missing these dates triggers penalties and interest charges that accumulate quickly. Quarterly estimated tax payments represent another critical obligation. If your LLC expects to owe $1,000 or more in annual taxes, the IRS requires estimated payments in April, June, September, and January. TurboTax can calculate these amounts based on your projected income and help generate payment vouchers for submission. Seasonal businesses and those with fluctuating income need careful planning for estimated payments. Underpaying can result in penalties, while overpaying ties up cash flow unnecessarily. TurboTax's estimation tools help you find the right balance based on your specific situation. TurboTax offers several advantages that make it popular among LLC owners. The step-by-step guidance adapts to your specific business structure, asking relevant questions and skipping irrelevant sections. You don't need tax expertise to navigate the process successfully. The software automatically generates all required forms based on information you enter. Whether you need Schedule C, Form 1065, Schedule K-1s, or corporate returns, TurboTax produces properly formatted documents ready for IRS submission. This eliminates manual form completion and reduces transcription errors. Real-time error checking reviews your return as you work, flagging potential problems before submission. The software identifies missing information, mathematical errors, and inconsistencies that could trigger IRS notices or audits. This built-in review provides peace of mind that your return is accurate. State tax returns support proves valuable for LLCs operating across multiple states or in locations with specific filing requirements. TurboTax handles state returns from most jurisdictions, though you should verify your particular state's needs. Some states impose franchise taxes or business privilege taxes requiring separate filings beyond what TurboTax covers. Integration with QuickBooks streamlines the tax preparation process for businesses already using that accounting software. Financial data flows directly from QuickBooks into TurboTax, eliminating manual data entry and ensuring consistency between your books and tax returns. The Deduction Finder feature helps maximize your tax savings by identifying write-offs you might otherwise miss. TurboTax prompts you about common business expenses like vehicle use, home office deductions, equipment purchases, and professional services. For self-employed individuals, it also covers health insurance premiums and retirement contributions. Multiple income source handling benefits LLC owners who have other jobs, investment income, or rental properties. TurboTax consolidates all income types on your personal return, properly allocating deductions and credits across different income categories. Audit support and defense services provide additional protection. If the IRS selects your return for examination, TurboTax offers guidance and, with certain packages, professional representation. This support can prove invaluable during a stressful audit process. To maximize TurboTax's effectiveness, organize your financial records before starting. Gather documentation for all income, expenses, payroll if applicable, and business mileage. Having everything ready prevents interruptions and ensures you don't overlook deductible items. Verify your tax classification before selecting a TurboTax version. Using the wrong product leads to incorrect forms and potential filing problems. If you're unsure about your classification, review your formation documents and any elections filed with the IRS. Don't rush through deduction questions. TurboTax prompts cover numerous potential write-offs, from office supplies and software subscriptions to travel expenses and professional development. Taking time to consider each category thoroughly can significantly reduce your tax liability. Set up deadline reminders to avoid late filing penalties. TurboTax includes notification features that alert you as deadlines approach. Building in extra time before the due date allows for unexpected complications or questions that arise during preparation. Back up your work regularly throughout the preparation process. TurboTax saves progress automatically, but maintaining your own backup provides extra security. Save copies of your completed return and all supporting documentation for at least 3 years or longer if your state requires extended record retention. Consider professional consultation for complex situations. While TurboTax handles most LLC tax scenarios effectively, certain circumstances benefit from expert guidance. Major business changes, significant asset purchases, or uncertainty about entity elections warrant discussion with a tax professional or business attorney. Choosing the right TurboTax version for your LLC comes down to understanding how the IRS classifies your business. Single-member LLCs use home and business or self-employed editions for Schedule C filing. Multi-member partnerships need TurboTax Business for Form 1065 and Schedule K-1 preparation. As corporations and C corporations also use the Business Edition for their respective corporate returns. The software's comprehensive features, error-checking capabilities, and step-by-step guidance make it accessible even for business owners without tax expertise. By organizing your records, verifying your classification, and taking advantage of all available deductions, you can confidently file your LLC taxes using TurboTax while maximizing your tax savings and minimizing audit risk.